everybody. Some of you know that I'm obsessed with AppSumo. AppSumo is an amazing website, especially if you're into AI like I am. If you go to AppSumo and just type in AI, all these amazing tools are going to come up. There's so many amazing things just for therapists. I put a list in the Facebook group, but one is Greta, which I've talked about a few times before on this podcast. And even this month on the Clinical AI Club, the whole training this month was on how to build these mini apps. And the way I'm doing that is with Greta. There's tons of ways. Like Manus, you could do it. Greta, there's something called Lovable, Bolt 44. And there's more emerging every day. Every time I talk about these, of course, I get the ads on Facebook that's like, oh, have you tried so-and-so? Manus, in my opinion, is probably the best one because it basically allows you to host these web apps in the background, and it's just for credits and that sort of thing. So you can use Manus to build these web apps or something like Greta. And the reason I'm talking about Greta is because right now, the Black Friday sale, Greta is available again. Like with AppSumo, the deals come and they go, and you can even like alert it or set up a reminder and alert when it comes back on the market. But Greta's great. I've built a ton of web apps. I'll drop the link and show you the one I just built the other day because I always get these emails. People hit me up on LinkedIn or in private messages, and they're like, what are all the offers that you have for AI? And I'm like, okay, you guys know me, right? I'm like super entrepreneurial, and I've always got like a million different things that I'm working on and launching and that sort of thing. So I'm like, okay, I have the Clinical AI Club. I've got the Thera AI Hub. I've got private consultations. I've got this package where I help people just build a custom GPT that's like a clone of themselves, a 60-day intensive package that I offer. So I've got all these things. So I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to build a web app that basically explains all this, but I want to do it in the form of a quiz. So it took me like 10 minutes. I mean, it's so easy, and it's going to save me so much time because now I can just give the link, right? And it's a quiz. It's basically like assessing where the person is and what they want to do, right? So it's like their AI hub. If you're somebody that just wants like AI tools, cool. And it's going to ask a bunch of questions. I think it came up with like 20 questions. It did the quiz logic, came up with it. And basically the outcome is one of my 5 offers. So it's like, okay, you fit into this category, the Thera AI Hub would be best for you, or the Club Hub bundle would be best for you. And here's why. And it gives a little explanation. But all that to say, it did that for me. Like I just was like, here's my offers, come up with the quiz logic. I put it into Greta, which I bought through AppSumo, and it built this really beautiful quiz. And now the quiz is my, I guess you call it a lead magnet. If you guys are entrepreneurial, you're probably familiar with like lead magnets. It's like the free thing I give to people to maybe get your email address or to give you more information about me. But it's an easy, fun way to like promote yourself and to also give value to your people that you're trying to promote to. So I built this quiz, which is awesome. And then I'm like, okay, now with this quiz, you know what I'd love to do is have this quiz basically populate as a pop-up on my WordPress website, my clinicalaiclub.com website. And I have no clue how to do that, right? So what I did is I went over to Manus and I was like, I've got this app I built. I would love for you to make it into an iframe, which is basically like an HTML code that you could like pop into websites or anywhere you want, basically, and have these apps function like a functioning app inside of what they call an iframe. So I went to Manus and I said, I've got this app I just built through Greta. Here's the app. I gave the link to it. And I asked Manus, I was like, now I want you to walk me through how to put this on my website. And it did. Basically, it did the whole thing for me because Manus now has this thing where you can like click onto it into your browser. So it actually can act like an agent. It can go into your browser and it can do it for you. So basically what it did is it did all the calculations, and I said, I want you to do it for me. It takes over your screen, and it went into the back end of my WordPress site and went and found, they call it a pop-up plugin for a WordPress site. Like I never would have known how to do this. It found it in the plugin store for WordPress, which, again, I would have no idea how to do this. Went and found it, installed it on the back end of my WordPress, grabbed the link from this web app I built inside of Greta, turned it into an iframe, which is like just the HTML code to make it look pretty on my website, installed the plugin, put the iframe into the plugin, set a timer because it was like, it asked me, it's like, how long do you want it to wait before it pops up on the website? And I was like, I don't know, 10 seconds. And then I was like, what's the industry standard? And they were like, it's like 10 to 20 seconds. I was like, okay, let's do 10 seconds. So it set the timer and everything. So now If you go to my website, www.clinicalaiclub.com, you're going to see literally this app quiz that I made to help save me time. So I'm not explaining these offers a million times over and over and over again to people. And it put it as a pop-up on my website. So now anybody goes over there, they're like, I don't know, what do I do? This quiz pops up. It's like, take the quiz, see which one is best for you. And it gives the outcome. And then at the end of the quiz, if it tells you the Thera AI Hub, it's already put the buttons in. You just click it and it takes you to the sales page for the Thera AI Hub. I did all of this I built the app probably like 10, 15 minutes, the quiz logic and everything. So I didn't come up with it. The system I was using did. Manus came up with it. And then I gave it to Greta. Greta built the thing. And then I went back to Manus and I said, I'll put it in this pop-up on my website. It's amazing. So I'll put the links down here if you guys want to see it. You can see what I'm talking about. I don't always do the best job of explaining this stuff, but it's just super exciting, all the innovations with AI. So all that to say, today is Black Friday that I'm recording this, and Greta is available on AppSumo right now to buy, unless it's sold out. Sometimes these AppSumo deals really sell it quickly, and I didn't explain AppSumo all the way for somebody that's brand new. AppSumo is a place where you can buy all of these really cool programs, but you get them for lifetime. So you get to, own it forever instead of having to pay these monthly subscriptions. I've got a million of these things, and I would probably be broke if I was having to pay monthly subscriptions for all of these because I'm constantly buying stuff over there. So anyway, and I did put a list in the Writing Private Practice with AI Facebook group. Another one I thought the therapists would really like, it's called My Summit Pal or something. I put the link in there. It got really good ratings. It's on AppSumo. So it's for people that want to do like summits and retreats and all of that. It's like a full CRM to help you manage your retreat. So it's everything from the guest to charge them to plan it. Like all of that is inside of this My Summit. I think it's called My Summit, but I put the information in the Facebook group so you can go check it out. And even if you just go over to AppSumo and type in Summit or something, you'll see it pop up. So that was a good one. There's a bunch over there right now. If you just go over to AppSumo and type in AI and just like, if you have the Manus browser or the Comet Perplexity browser that I've been talking about a lot, you could open that up inside of the AppSumo website and you can say, which ones would be best for me as a therapist? And it'll say, it'll ask you, the AI will ask you questions like, what are you struggling with right now? Email management, something like that. It'll go through the whole website and find the best deals for you. Which reminds me of another thing that's really cool right now is ChatGPT just released shopping research. I'm not much of a shopper because, I live in Airbnb, so I don't have anywhere to put anything. Basically what I own fits in my car. So I don't buy a lot of stuff, but shopping research is really cool because you can go in now. If you go to the ChatGPT bar and you hit the plus, it's going to do that drop-down menu and it's going to say shopping research. I think it's for the $20 membership only. I don't know if free members have access to this. Click shopping research and you can say things like, I'm looking for an Airbnb in Puerto Rico during Christmas. I want you to go to the website, look for these dates, analyze for me the best option. I want to be oceanfront, that sort of thing. It's going to go do that stuff for you and research it for you and bring you back the information. And then you can chat with the information and be like, is this one oceanfront, or like, what's the price point on this? You have to give it parameters, but it's a very good search tool. You can do it for anything, like thinking of therapists, right? It's like, I need a new ring light for my computer, for my telehealth setup. And you can say, I want you to go pull the top 3 ring lights out there. Black Friday, find a good Black Friday sale and compare and contrast the 3 and then tell me which one's best for me. Ask me any questions if you have any questions about my preferences. And it's going to do all of that with you. It's going to go do the shopping research. It's going to come back and just give you all that information. It even gives you the links to go through and buy the deal if you want to. So, again, AI just continues to amaze me. I hope this stuff even makes sense. I know I'm all over the place, but I get so excited about it. There's some really good deals right now, so I would say definitely go look for the stuff if you're into AI at all. Another one I just bought on AppSumo is called Agenic Flow, which builds your own agent. And if you don't know what agents are, they're basically like these little programs that basically you can program to go do like sort of administrative tasks for you. Of course, nothing with PHI, but you can tell it to go check your email every single day, and then it'll go check it. It'll report back. It'll tell you what you need to answer. It'll even like rate responses to your emails. That's just like one example of the Agenic Flow app. But that's available unless it's sold out. It's midday Black Friday, so who knows if these things are still there. But go check it out. And if it's sold out, just sign up for an alert because a lot of these deals come back later. Like the companies will come back and say, let me run another AppSumo deal for a little bit, and then you can get them lifetime that way. And Uriah and I still have a giveaway on Cyber Monday. We're picking a winner to our AI powered private practice giveaway. It's $4,600 worth of prizes. So I'll put the link down here too for you guys to click through. If you haven't entered yet, go enter. It's amazing. Uriah is giving away his AI receptionist for a whole year that he's created. I'm giving away the Club Hub bundle, the Thera AI Hub, and the Clinical AI Club for a year, and an hour of coaching with me. And what else? Oh, we're both giving away free trainings to everybody that enters. So you guys are going to get free trainings. Mine is a marketing 101 with AI that I did. It's a pre-recorded training that you can go and watch. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I know it's a lot of sort of back and forth technical stuff, but I'm happy to answer any questions. Talk to you later. Bye.